until he said her name, Mary, that she snapped out of her fog and she recognized that the gardener was not the gardener, it was Jesus. And she referred to him at that moment as my teacher, my master. He still does that today. People see Jesus, they hear about him, they have information about him. They might even like him, they might even follow him. You can almost call it layers of conversion, to where we go from knowing to really knowing. We have versions, shadows, faded copies of Jesus whom we follow. And it's not that it's wrong, it's just that it's not complete. There's more of Jesus out there to know. I remember as an 18-year-old sensing the Lord for the first meaningful time in my life. And it wasn't that I knew he was there, it was more that I knew that he knew that I was there. It was the connecting point. It was the sense of it wasn't just something out there to believe in. It was this connection that he knew I was there. And that changed everything for me. It meant that I could live a life with him because he was aware of me and he was reaching out to me. I remember my mom, who has been a believer for a long time, went through a divorce with my dad. Very hard time, very gut-wrenching time. She had fought to make it work. In her brokenness, in her prayers, she heard the voice of the Lord. It simply was one word, and the word was Charlotte, her name. Everything at that moment broke for her and was mended for her simultaneously. Everything she had gone through, her feeling abandoned, now restored, feeling completely covered, completely comforted, all from the mention of her name. She got a clearer picture of Jesus that day. It's interesting that in both cases, it's the name of the person that activates the vision of Jesus. The incarnation is all about Jesus coming to us. It didn't end 2,000 years ago. The transcendence of God becomes the immanence of God as we realize he's right next to us, that he's speaking to us, that he knows our name. Do you know that if he says your name, he's saying it in great love and great joy?
Of thy new day, but it reeks of yesterday.